how can EFT help you find the relationship that you want? So many of us, the way that we look for relationships or the way that we decide relationships should be are based upon what we observed as a child, are based upon the television shows that we watch, or what our friends say a good relationship should be, or it's just informed by reaction, right? Like, well, that guy had that, or that girl had that. I don't want that again. My last relationship was, boring, so I don't want that again. Or my last relationship was full of drama and I don't want that again. And one thing I help people do in looking for a relationship is help them define what is it that they really want. Like, what are the traits that they really want in a partner? What does that look like? And the lovely thing about that is once you have that down and you really understand what it is that you want in a relationship, then when you go out on dates, when you start meeting people, when you get asked out, you can look at that person and instead of being like, oh, do they like me? Like, am I being judged? Oh, I just did something stupid and now I'm embarrassed. You can actually take all of those things as little tests. Instead of, oh, do they like me? It's, well, I'm super playful. And if they think I'm being obnoxious, perhaps this isn't a good fit, right? Or I'm really high energy and I tend to run around like a golden lab sometimes, which is kind of like me, right? And if someone doesn't like that, it's not that they're rejecting me. In fact, it just means we're not a good fit. And so what I do with people is I help them sit down and clear those ideas in their head that they're not enough, they're not lovable, that what they're doing is wrong, that they can't have what they want in a relationship. Because once you clear those beliefs, you are more open to actually seeing what the potential is, which then allows you to not only draw that back into your own life, but then when you're not drawing that, you get to say, this relationship isn't quite for me, and that's okay. Because I'm going to open my doors and wait for something different and more aligned with me to come along. I also help people who are already in relationships. Often we know whether or not a relationship suits us. And when you come to see me as an EFT practitioner, I have no judgment on whether or not you should stay in a relationship because that's not up for me to decide. But what I do is I help you explore what about the relationship feels wrong? What do you need? Where are you not getting what you want? Where are you not communicating? Often in relationships, what can happen, if you've ever seen like the love language book, is that we communicate our caring for another person in a way that another person can't hear it. So let me give you an example. If I have really bad self-esteem and my partner is telling me how much he cares for me and how much he loves me and all these things, but he's not cleaning the dishes, and I'm like, well, obviously he doesn't care for me because he's not cleaning the dishes, then I feel unloved. Or if I don't feel like I'm lovable, my partner can tell me all day long that he loves me. And I say, that's not true. How could he love me? Look what a piece of crap I am. Or look how I didn't do this or how I'm not good enough. So one thing that I do is that I help you find that strength within yourself. So you can actually look at it clearly. Is this something from within inside of me that maybe needs to be healed or shifted to open up my perspective to actually get what I want and need from my partner or communicate what I want and need from my partner? Or is this actually a relationship that doesn't suit me anymore? And if that's the decision, then you get the power of being able to end the relationship in a really positive, strong, and non-confrontational way. Because now, once again, you're coming from your center. You're coming from a place of calm and confidence and choice instead of fear, anger, bitterness, hatred, or anything else that could create conflict, especially if you're doing something like a divorce or there's children involved or there's other things involved that really amplify the emotional input or the emotional baggage or whatever word you want to use, right? There's more at stake in the relationship. So by coming to me, I can help you through that in a way that feels really calm and clear for yourself, no matter what your partner is doing or no matter how your partner decides to interact in life.